Hiya folks, got a new video for you. We're here in my house, and what we're going to do today is we're going to start a fire in here. What we just did is we just cleaned it out because it was full of ash. Usually it was up to about here, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of ash. So my dad just cleaned that out, and then we're going to make a video on how to start a fireplace the right way, the best way, and we're gonna do it with paper. We only need 3 materials: paper, wood, and matches, and that's just gonna be perfect. So as you know, we're trying to make longer videos, 5+ minute videos, so sorry for the long intro, but I just wanted to inform you. So yeah, we're gonna start this fire. So I'm just gonna go over our wood here. So we've got some oak and some birch wood here. We got it from a business who brings wood to us from northern Minnesota, and they brought us about 5 pallets full of good chopped firewood. We've got some trees out where I got my trap set, and we're going to chop some of that up. We're trying to find a good wood splitter that will work on a PTO, because PTO and hydraulic, because that would be nice. Because then you don't have to worry about them little motors and mess ups, because then you can just go right to the tractor and get it set up, hook it up, and then turn on the tractor and get her going. It's just a couple levers and you're chopping. Alright, so now my dad's just putting some wood and some firewood in and some paper in here. So Dad, what do you like to do when you put the wood in?
Well, I like to roll up some paper into a rope underneath, and then I like to put some of the smaller pieces of wood in there first because they start quicker.
Kind of like kindling?
Kind of kindling, exactly. And it's important to have good dry wood that will start easily.
Sure.
So we're just getting ready here now to get it started, and then I'm going to add some wood to it once we get it going.
All right, sounds good. You sure know how to start fires. I've been trying it the past couple winters, and I've never actually perfectly got it. But see, the key
takes practice.
And I know this, but some people might not. But there's some keys to lighting some paper right. Like, you can't just light it right in the center. You got to start at the corners or at a little tear or something to get it going right.
That's right, and I don't have a corner here to get her going. There we go.
Oh, there you go. And so, yeah, we're gonna get this going here, and then we'll update you. All right, so my dad just got her going. She's looking pretty good. Another fun fact for you guys. Our first fun fact of the video is so these rocks, the former farmers of this farm, that rhymes, a little cheesy there. These rocks actually came from the rock pile, and all these rocks were hand picked. Didn't have a rock picker, just went out with the truck, threw the rocks in, filled up the truck, came to the pile, threw them out by hand. And so obviously, but when the fire heats up the chimney, you put your hand on and it heats the rock, and sometimes you can go all the way up there, and you can get warm rocks. The thicker the rock, the harder it is, but to heat it up, because it's got to go through all of that material. But yeah, so what we have to do when we are getting it started is there's a little lever under here, right here, and you have to have that all the way over. And then what you have to do is you gotta pull this lever out, because there's a vent up there, up in the chimney above the fire, that opens. When you pull this out, it opens, which allows the smoke to go up the chimney and out of the house, because if you don't, then it can just be hard on the fire. And another thing is that little lever down there is it lets the draft in. So it sucks the air in right here, and it takes it in and it puts it up so that you can get plenty of air movement, because then the air will move in, the flames will go up, and then it'll be a good continuous movement of flame. And see, look at that fire. It's just blazing perfect. Another nice thing about this fireplace is that we've got these stakes in here. At our old house, when we lived in town, these stakes, we didn't have those, but now you can just put the fire up on top, and you can get the paper underneath, which is really nice because air movement. That's what I said. Jeez, like father, like son. So yeah, and then you can get the paper underneath, so then you can get it started underneath, and then you can have that air movement to get it really going. Oh, getting another log in there. It's really going, isn't it, Dad?
It's coming. It's got a ways to go.
So yeah,
Before it has oxygen in there.
we'll check in with you guys in about a half hour when we're off of the small pieces and we're into the bigger pieces. These small ones burn up pretty quick. You can already see how that one's already starting to heat up really good, blacken. It's really getting burned. So we'll be back and we'll have some coals in there, and we'll get some of these bigger logs on like this, thicker. And we've got if we're burning like for a long time, we probably won't burn this tonight, but we've got some logs like this from some of the out in the trees. And when you really you gotta really have it hot when you're burning one of these, and you gotta have a lot of coals in there, because you gotta keep that thing burning, because it'll take a lot of heat to get that log burning. Because if you can see, it's a pretty big log, good diameter, long length. So when you do that, you gotta get the fire hot. So I'm gonna check in with you in a little while. All right, we got an update here. Pulled the vent out, all right, now we're gonna film.
So I have to take my handles off. You're supposed to take them off, otherwise they'll get too hot, so you can't touch them.
Did they get hot?
They get very hot.
Careful now, Dad.
I
Don't grab them if they're hot, you fool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna check if the rocks are hot. And it's getting there. All right, so, see, look at them logs. Oh, see? Oh crap, Dad, we got an ember right here. How's that not burning your hand, honestly? All right, so now you guys can see how they're starting to burn up. Got some big logs on there already getting started. So, yep, hey Dad, we got this here. All right, so this is the last update, and then I'm going to bed and stuff. So this is all the wood we're putting on for tonight. We'll probably put on about 10, 12, 15 logs. I'm not sure. But you can see the coals down in there. They're red hot. The flames are going. So it won't take long. This is really hot. You can feel the air coming off. And then I feel the rock. I'll feel the rock. Hot. Rocks are hot way up there. Warm up there. I know it's dark, but it warmed up to the top of the rocks. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe on the recent content, and be sure to like on this video, and let others know about the channel, because we strive for you guys to make the best videos possible. So go check out our other videos, because way back at the start of the channel about 4 months ago, we've really got some good content there. So you're missing out. If you're just starting, you're really missing out on some content we've got back there. So go check that out. Thanks for watching.